Hi. 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 Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello. 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 Hi, Cujo! Hello, I missed so many streams. I really missed you. I missed you too. Yeah. I noticed that you haven't been around so much. I hope you've been super great, and it's nice to see you today. Yeah. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I think she's saying hi. I'm glad I already checked my mic before I read that message, because I think if I read that message first, it would have made me think my mic was like messing up or something. and that you wouldn't hear me. And hi, Coco too. Sadly, I gotta miss this one because I have to buy ingredients to make chili dogs later. Oh, make sure you remember the cheese. You can't have chili dogs without cheese. Chili cheese dogs for the win. Enjoy your dogs, yeah. Hi. Hey, Chio, glad you're back. How are things there? I think things are going pretty well. I think so. I mean, as well as they can be. No. Chio muted. I'm not muted. I'm talking to you guys. So let me make check my mic again. It's not muted. Yeah. Don't scare me like that. Although I wonder if my gain is maybe a little too high. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit better, I think. Yeah, chili dogs. Chili dogs. Although I never really get just chili dogs. I always get them with chili and cheese. I don't understand just like getting the chili dogs. Yeah. You ever eat a Sonic chili dog, Chio? From Sonic? Yeah, I love their footlong chili cheese dogs. I don't get them very often because there's not really one that's like particularly close to me. I gotta like drive to a different town to get it, and I don't like driving, so I don't often have it. But when I do have it, it's good. Sonic is like one of my favorite places where like the food is bad. It's really cheap, not great food, but you like it anyway. I feel like everyone has like a place like that where it's like, no, it's not good, but I like it. Maybe that's Sonic. Because you can absolutely get a better quality hot dog somewhere else, but Sonic's hot dogs just have this specific flavor to them that I can't find anywhere else, you know? Hi, Sonic! Oh, fancy seeing you here today. You come here often? Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps I do. What are you gonna do about that, What if I do come here often? What are you going to do, It's like Taco Bell. Yeah! And I also love Taco Bell. Taco Bell is also not good tacos. They're not even authentic tacos. They're very Americanized. But you know, there's just something good. There's just something good about those like crappy American tacos. And also I saw Ryan was here. Hi Ryan! How you doing? Hi! Skyline chili conies are a guilty pleasure. Oh! That sounds familiar. Where are those from again? I don't want to like say a name and get it wrong and look stupid. Although I think I look stupid quite often, probably. I don't know. Something special about them. Yeah, just something about the combination of flavors, I think. You know. Yeah. I prefer taco time. Oh, you're gonna hate my opinion. I don't like taco time. I think taco time sucks. I tried it once and it was so bland. I don't like taco time. Robert, welcome to VTubers. Hello. Hi, thank you. I think Skyline chili is a Midwest thing. Well, I'm sort of Westish, and I don't recognize it, but I also don't really leave my house that often, so that might be why. Yeah. Wait a minute, Chio, are you so close because you're trying to hide how bald you are? Wait, what? I have hair! Also, my alphabet is here. Yeah. What do you mean bald? There's nothing bald here at all. Except my horns, I guess, but they're supposed to be bald. Yeah. If my horns were hairy, I don't know what I would do. I think that's, I don't know. That would be really weird, I think. Yeah. What's wrong with bald? Nothing's wrong with it. Just that I'm not. That'd be like if you came into my house and you're saying like, where the frick is your dog, huh? Where's your dog? Oh, I bet you don't want to come out because you don't want me to pet your dog. And then I'm just like, what dog? No, I have a cat. And then you're like, huh? What's wrong with dogs? I'm like, nothing's wrong with them. I just don't have one. I don't have a cat either, but it's just an example. Yeah. Aren't horns made of hair? No, I don't think so. Are your horns made of hair? Chio hates dogs, confirmed. I am more of a cat person, but I do love dogs too. I have a dog. She's really, really dumb. Animals tend to be, I think, at least a little bit. You know. But maybe, what if the only reason we think they're dumb is just because we have higher intelligence? Well, maybe not me, but like you guys do. I am a little bit of a low IQ individual. Yeah, but like, you know, they might be very smart for like their species. Maybe. I don't know. But I feel like the animals that are a bit smart are the ones who've been trained to be kind of smart, you know? Like you teach them things and then you're working their brain. And because you're working their brain that learns things, they might learn more things. And that's where you get the smart things, you know? I think dumb people probably just never work the learning part of their brain. So they never learn, and that's why they're dumb. Whoa! I might have just figured it out. Oh. I have a dog who's actually a lizard. Isn't a lizard that acts like a dog? Yeah, I've seen so many people be like, what the dog doing? To a video, and then in the video, it's a lizard. Like a gecko. Yeah, geckos, they do be cute. Yeah. Don't want your dinosaur and bring it over to you. Oh, okay. Sure, thank you. Mama! Thank you for the 5 gifts! Thank you! Yeah! And the beauty dragon pupper. I know, yeah, it's like the bearded dragons. Although I've seen some videos of bearded dragons, and they kind of act like dogs. So, I think they practically are dogs. They got a lot of personality. Yeah. But I've been seeing a lot of videos of snakes recently. I saw this video of snakes, and I thought it was really dumb. I saw this video this morning while I was chilling in bed. It was a video where they were like, they put a bunch of these like big pythons in the same area as like toddlers? like 1-year-old kids. And I'm just here like, they were saying like, it seems like snakes aren't scared of kids. And like the kids aren't scared of the snakes either. And I'm watching this video and like, the little kids are like gripping the snakes. They're like grabbing and like you know how you might grab your arm and you kind of like pinch your skin in between like your fingers and your palm. You're like grabbing in that way. They were doing that to the snakes, and I'm sitting here like, okay, these snakes are very clearly like socialized around people, and they might be used to like being handled and stuff. So like they were very calm, but like, bro, they're still animals. What? You're like you're asking for the kids to get bit if they're going to be like grabbing at the snakes. That's just not very you know, safe. That's not very safe. Strangle or venom? Venom? No, they're not gonna let venomous snakes around kids. No. They were just like these really big pythons. They kind of look, they might have been like ball pythons, reticulated pythons, something big. So one of those kind of snakes, you know? Not venomous. But, I don't know. If I was a snake, I wouldn't want my skin getting pinched up in some little kid's grabby hands. I heard snakes can hypnotize you. I don't think that's true.
Free money! Thank you!
Actually, horns are made of keratin, so are fingernails and hair, so technically speaking, horns are in fact made of hair.
But my horns are made of bones. Unless they're not. I don't know. Why not? I believe in natural selection. Bro! I don't think that applies here. It's not the kids choosing to be in a dangerous situation. It's the adults choosing to be dumb. The kids are just being kids. But like, you know, just keep them separate. Nah. I'm assuming there's bone under there. Yeah, I got bone. My horns have bone in them. And I think I heard a pickup truck in the background. You probably did. There's almost always trucks outside. I live really close to businesses, so it's very common to hear the trucks outside. Yeah. Which I'm a little bit sad. Cause during my member stream yesterday, we were talking about how like what I might want to do for like Valentine's Day. Cause I don't really got anything going on that day. I'll just be at home. So like, might as well do something. And I'd like to do something. And I had the idea that like maybe I could use my 3DO like and do like some live ASMR for the first time ever. I actually don't feel very nervous about it. I actually really like the idea. But the problem is that Valentine's Day falls on a Friday. So all those trucks are gonna be out there. You guys are gonna hear like truck noises. So like I could maybe do like a Valentine's Day stream one day late and have it on Saturday because it's like the next day, and this Saturday is a day where they're not really out there. It's the quietest day. Like Saturday is my day to record anything where I need it to be really quiet. You know, I've even tried to record covers on Saturdays before as well because it's a lot quieter. But I really like the idea of doing something like on the day, you know, like the day of. It's just, why does it have to be a Friday? Why? I really like the idea. I don't know. Maybe we could just do it anyway. But like, there's a very high chance that a car outside might go beep, and then we'll just hear it. truck ASMR. Yeah, you know, honestly, maybe I did have that idea. Chio takes you to the construction zone ASMR. Chio takes you on a date to the construction area. Chio doesn't have a date for Valentine. It's a national tragedy. I do, it's just all of you guys. But I have to figure out what we're doing. So, I'm still figuring it out. But I really like this idea. I want to do it. Wait, is there a hair on my ASMR mic? Ew, I think there is. Get it up. It's gonna bother me. I think I got rid of it. No, it's still there. I don't know if I got rid of it now. Oh well. That'd be kind of cute, actually. A little play date with her dinosaurs. Yeah, at the construction site. Absolutely, both date and child-friendly material. Going on a date with 24,000 people. Wow, wow. Yeah. We all just hold hands. I hold hands with one PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands with the next PogChamp, and then that PogChamp holds hands and the next PogChamp, and then we just all walk around the construction zone. Yeah. I don't know, I've never heard a truck before in my life. It would ruin everything if I happened to hear the noise of a prevalent vehicle most people hear on a regular basis. No, it's not that. But it's just, I know there's quite a lot of people who will get mad if there's like noises like that in the ASMR. And if I choose to do that on Valentine's Day, I am actively making the choice to feature the ASMR on a day where we're very likely to get multiple noises like that. Like it's, you know, like you can always have an accidental car sound in a live ASMR if you live near roads, especially busier roads, you know, like that's always a thing. But, I don't know. I'm not sure. Also, Ross, thank you for the $2 super. If you could go on a date with Pippa or Owie. Oh wait, that's not a question. You could go on a date with Pippa or Owie. Maybe, but how do I know they're not busy? And would you want me to go on a date with one of my siblings instead of you guys? Is that what you want? You don't want me to do something on Valentine's Day so you'll have somebody with you? Wow, okay, I guess if that's how you feel. Hey kitty, hi! Make them mad. Put my 3DO right outside next to the semi-trucks while they go psh. Give me the bench. Hey kitty, how you doing? Hello. At least you don't live near train tracks. Are you sure about that? Are you really sure about that? I got the train tracks too! He doesn't know. Yeah, I unfortunately don't live in a very ASMR friendly area. I try my best to take advantage of the quieter hours when I can. But it's a mix between the business trucks, the trains, and not one. I found out it's not one, two of my neighbors who will go outside and sit in their trucks and blast their bass-heavy music super loud, and you can hear it from inside the house. And at least I don't hear any birds. Oh yeah, well, that's because my OBS filters filter that out. But if I'm recording with the... Actually, now I think about it, I have not hooked up the 3DO to OBS. I'll have to learn how to do that. But I don't know if I'll have those filters on there. Maybe? I don't know. I might have to like ask one of my friends who streams with a 3DO, like, how do you set that up? Like, should I have any filters on it? Like, how does that work? Because anytime I've recorded for ASMR, I just do it in Audacity. And the one time I did do live ASMR for a member stream, that was before I had my 3DO. So I have not actually streamed with the 3DO yet. But bird sounds absolutely do get picked up by the 3DO outside of OBS. Yeah. But no. I'll just be sitting here working, you know, I'm sitting here like doing work on my computer, and then I just hear like boom, 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 and you just look up and you're just like, I can't really do like it. Hang on. So it's the worst too, because these two things happen at different times of the day. At some point in the day, all the business trucks, they leave. And if it was quiet, then maybe I could record ASMR later in the day. But no, later in the day is when my neighbors start blasting the bass. So can you put music to cover the noise? I maybe could, but that kind of defeats the purpose of ASMR. ASMR doesn't usually have music. It kind of takes away from it. I mean, maybe you could put some music in there that would like work for ASMR, but you have to be very picky about what you choose. Yeah. That would be my exact look too. I'd hate that. It's the worst. And it was bad enough when I thought it was just one person. No, it's two different people. I don't know. My roommate told me recently that one of our neighbors, they got a new roommate, and it's their new roommate is one of the people who does it, and then there's someone else who does it. I'm just like... And honestly, later in the day it's not even safe, even if the neighbors aren't blasting the music, because sometimes you get semi-trucks that pull up to one of the businesses and they sit out there at like 8 to 10 p.m. and they're just idling their trucks. And that wouldn't be an issue if I'm streaming normally, but if you guys didn't know, ASMR mics, they are very sensitive. Well, honestly, even my normal mic would be more sensitive if I didn't have some of the filters on it, like canceling out some noise. I'm trying to pick something off the mic. Sorry if you hear that. I'm picking at you guys. But ASMR mics, like, especially the 3DO, that's actually something I learned, like, while doing research on the 3DO, is they pick up everything. Everything. Yeah. So, the 3DO probably would hear the truck idling outside. It's the worst. Coordinated noise. It feels like it sometimes. It's like you can't get away. Yeah. I heard someone put lo-fi music in it. Yeah, I've seen people do it, but I'm not a fan. And I know it's not a popular thing because ASMR is all about the sounds and the tingles that you get from the sounds. And it depends on what music you have. Because I'm not saying that it can never be done, but you really gotta be specific. If you got ASMR, like if you got music maybe that can like simulate tingles as well, and it sounds enough, like just sounds, that it would be okay, then like maybe that could work. But you really gotta be like careful, you know, because if your ASMR is not gonna give anyone like tingles and stuff, then you're kind of defeating the purpose. Yeah. Could you explain the tingles? It's the feelings you get in your head, and some people get it down their spine and stuff from listening to like sounds. Yeah. Not everyone experiences it. You'll have to listen to ASMR yourself to see if you experience it, and then not everyone experiences it the same way. Yeah, I don't usually get it going down my spine. But I have seen like some people will do that, like they'll get it like it goes down their spine and they can feel it in their back, and I'm just like, whoa, really? I just feel it in my skull, really, you know? Yeah. I saw 3Ds go crazy. Yeah, they do. I'm super happy to have the 3DO, although I feel like I'm still like learning how to use it and stuff. Hi, how are you? Good morning, Chio. 5 a.m. here. Hi, good morning. It's morning for me too still, although it's like 10:30 for me. Yeah. It's like a shiver on the back of your neck down to your scapula. Yeah, for me it almost feels like a minor electric current, you know? Just a little bit, like gentle. Not in a way that it feels bad. Yeah. I really like it. I remember the first time. Is it normal to feel the tingles below your waist? If you're asking if it's normal for it to be like a sexual thing or something, no. I don't know. That would depend on the person, I think. But I have not seen anyone say that they experience it that way. I think the lowest or other body part that people have said they felt it in is like the base of their spine, like I said. Yeah. But ASMR is not a lewd thing unless you go into like the specific genre of lewd ASMR, because you can do it lewd, but it's really just about the relaxing sounds. That's what I like about it. Yeah. It helps me go to sleep a lot of the time. I used to not really use it to go to sleep that often, but I've been using it more often, like not every night, but some nights I'll just pop in my earbuds, turn on like one of my favorite ASMR artists, and then I'll just listen to them, and it's like, and I fall asleep. Then I'll wake up a couple hours later and the ASMR is over and I have to pull my earbuds out of my ears and like go back to sleep, and I have to try to do all that while not losing the EP. It feels like a massage to me. It makes me want to get a massage. Yeah, it's like relaxing. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of like people insisting that it's gotta be like a sexual thing all the time. No. You know, it is the same as anything else. You can make it lewd, but that doesn't mean that it is. You know. Yeah. Hey, Slime! How you doing? Thank you for being a member for 7 months. Cheers on a big screen TV. She's huge. Wow! You got me on the TV. Am I on TV? I'm on TV. I'm really into video game ambiances more personally. Oh, I don't think I really like listen to that genre. Yeah. I want to. Say something to the world, Chio. You're on TV.
Free money! Thank you!
There you go. That's my message. Bill, thank you for the £2 super. Unintentional ASMR is better than sleeping pills. Ooh, I've never taken sleeping pills, so I wouldn't know how they compare, but ASMR definitely is like a nice way of getting to sleep. And free money is your message. What? Exactly. I listen to horror game playthroughs at really low volume to fall asleep. Honestly, yeah, there was like, really for me, it doesn't even have to be ASMR, but I like having some white noise to fall asleep too. Or just like any noise, you know? So there have been times where I'm like watching like a horror game playthrough on my phone, and then I just like start to just like especially once you get used to watching horror games, it's kind of just like, meh. Although, I think my least favorite thing about ASMR though is how easy it is to get like the tingle immunity, and then you don't feel it as much anymore. I was like, bah. Cause I remember the first time I listened to ASMR, it was like so overwhelmingly strong. I could feel it through my entire head. It was like, ah! But like, I don't really get it that strong anymore, and like, there's been times where I don't really get the tingles at all, but it's still just like nice and relaxing, you know? Yeah. Hi. I got the immunity now, sucks. Yeah, like, the only thing that helps me when I start getting, like, immunity to it is just to, like, take a long break from it. Because it might just be that, like, you've, like, exposed your brain to it a little too much, and you need a break, you know? I think it's a lot like, anything else, you know? If you do it too much, you get kind of tired of it, or you get too used to it. So, like, you could try just taking a break from ASMR, but I don't know for sure if that'll, like, help or anything. I don't know if I've ever experienced the tingles. Well, you just have to listen to ASMR. Listen to different kinds of ASMR as well. You know? There's different sounds that, like, do it better for me. Like, I don't really like scratching sounds. Some people like with the scratching, you, like, scratch some cloth, or maybe you, like, scratch, like, some cork or something. But I don't really like scratching, but I do like tapping. Oh, cork tapping is one of my favorites. Actually, I wish there was more cork tapping. You know like those like coasters like made out of cork? You just like tap it and it sounds like nice and deep and bassy, and it's like I really like it. Notorious, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Happy 8 months milestone. Give me some parts for the cute dinosaur mentor. Thank you. Yeah. And happy 8 months for you being with us. I really appreciate you being here. Yeah. Vibrations are better for me. Really? Yeah. I've seen some people do like the vibrations ASMR, or they'll have like things that make vibrating sounds, and they just like kind of like move it past the mic, and you just hear like a you know? You don't like tapping? Really? You don't? Oh, sad. Tapping's one of my favorites. Yeah. Hi, Twilight. OMG, hi, Mama Cute Dinosaurs on the TV. Hi, Chio. Hi, Twilight. How you doing? Hi. Whispering close to the mic is my favorite trigger. Oh, yeah. That's super nice when someone gets like real up close to the mic. And you gotta be careful so you're not too loud.
Proceed.
But if you whisper real gently, it's really nice. Although I'm a huge fan of mouth sounds, and I think like whispering kind of falls under that, because it's not like the words that do the tingles for me. It's like the individual sounds that come from speaking. You know? Like you might like make like a. Can you even hear that? I don't know if you can. And it's just really nice. Based on the mouse sounds to me too. Yazzie, thank you for being a member for 8 whole months. 8. What a funny number. Imagine 8 whole Chios. Chios? More like Cheetos. Now I have a snack. Japanese onomatopoeia is great for that for me. Yeah. Do you like slurpy noises? I don't think so. But I don't think I've really listened to ASMR that has a lot of slurping noises. I don't really listen to mukbangs, which I think is like the most common, like that's probably the genre of ASMR that you'll get that sort of sound in the most. Is like the ones where people are eating things or drinking things. Nah. but I like the individual sounds when people are speaking. And I'm a little sad that I think YouTube would probably like target this one being like sexual content, even though it's not, and we all know it's not. But I really like ear kissing, just like those gentle like kisses on your ears. I don't see a lot of ASMR that has that because I think it gets targeted, but it's just so nice and soothing. It's really nice and soothing. You get to like feel like you get little kisses. You know, I just like the sound of it.
Chio ASMRs are a favorite. I only started listening since PixelChron. Thank you Dia and Kana for the new love of ASMR.
Yeah! Thank you, Shani. Thank you for $3. Yeah, Dia and Kana were so good at ASMR. I really want to improve my craft as well. Maybe be on their level someday. I feel like I'm slowly getting better, but not anywhere near as close as they are. They are really, really good. Valentine, thank you for being a member for 800 months. Happy Chio Chompi. Happy... Wait, with Chio Chompi. Wait, what is that? Hello. I cry when YouTube gets rid of them. Yeah, so I like the little ear kisses. It just feels nice and soothing. Yeah. Machak, thank you for the $2 super. Pat, pat, pat. Get happy, get happy, get happy. Well, I'm definitely extra happy now. Thank you. Ocho music. Oh, Chio Chompi. Oh, now I get it. Whoa, yeah, that totally went over my head. Sorry, but that's a good joke though. I like that. Yeah, it's Spanish for 8. I didn't get that until just now. I like blowing sounds because it's like I can really physically feel it. Yeah, yeah. If you like blow on like the 3DO's ears, it's so sensitive that like you can almost feel it on your ears when you're listening to it. It's really strange. Yeah, but it feels nice. It's like phantom touch. That's probably what it is actually. Yeah, my ears get warm. Yeah, I feel like I can like hear. I feel like I can feel like the warmth and stuff on it too. I felt that too. It's so interesting. I feel like it's probably like a form of phantom touch, you know? There's not really anything touching you, but you feel like there is. But then you look and there's nothing there. Not like a ghost, but just your body being weird. And yeah, if you have good headphones, it really feels like someone's blowing into your ear. Yeah, well, I feel like you don't even really need good headphones necessarily, because like my earbuds, the ones I'm using right now, they're just like basic Apple wired earbuds. You know, you know the basic Apple like white wired earbuds. That's what I have. I have my Raycon Bluetooth earbuds as well, though I don't usually use them with my PC. I'll usually only use them. I'm plugging them in. I just realized like, oh, they could be charging right now since I'm not using them, so I'm plugging them in. But I usually only use my Raycons with my phone, and then when I'm at my PC, I'll put in my earbuds, which I think is fine because sometimes the rubber part that goes in your ears on my Raycons, it does irritate my ears sometimes. I think it's just from the sheer amount of time that I spend with my earbuds in. But I don't really get that with my like Apple ones that I use at my PC. I think it's because the different material, because these are like harder. I wonder if I tap on them, can you hear it? Oh, it doesn't look like it's getting picked up at all. Wait, now it is. Do you hear it? Just a little. Yeah, they're like a harder material. I don't know. But I really like working with my earbuds in, because whenever I put my earbuds in, I feel like I'm suddenly like in the zone. It feels like me and my computer are in like our own circle, you know? Like we're in our bubble. But if I don't have my earbuds in, then I feel like I'm more like privy to like getting distracted, looking around. Like I'm not in the zone as much. So like I have my earbuds in like a ton of the time to help me focus. But yeah, like, I don't know.
Free money.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey there. Contact time. Thank you for the $5 super. I'm feeling nice today. I'm feeding Yoshi with my cereal. Hope she likes Apple Jacks. Here comes to playing Yoshi. I'm not a Yoshi. But man, I haven't had Apple Jacks in forever. I'm okay with Apple Jacks. My favorite cereal though is Crave. Crave is my favorite cereal. I'm not huge on cereal, but Crave though, I get behind that. Yeah, it's got like, they're like, if you guys don't know what Crave is, they're like little pieces of cereal. They're kind of pillow shaped, you know? Like a bit of a crunchy exterior, pillow shaped, and on the inside they got chocolate. Yeah, they're not healthy, but they're good. I'm gonna talk, you give me the $5 super. We were in 2025, and if Chio goes raw, does that mean we're living in the roaring 20s? Yes! Now you guys have time traveled. You're in the past. Wow. Yeah, I like Crave, but it gets soggy pretty quick. Well, so does most cereal. That's just how it is. Yeah. Milk or cereal first? I pour cereal first. That's just how I've always done it. Yeah. I don't really like judge people for doing milk first. Like some people will be like, what? Although I will say though, I feel like if you did milk first, I don't know, wouldn't it make it a little harder to properly judge the proper cereal to milk ratio? I feel like I'd accidentally add way too much milk. If I add cereal first, I can decide, okay, this is how much I want to eat, and then I add the milk. And then it's like, okay, this is how much milk I want to support the amount of cereal that I added. But if I add the milk first, I feel like I'm gonna add too much milk, and then I go to put a cereal, and now I have way too much milk in there. You know? Yeah, them cheeks are red again. You mean right now? This is how my face always looks. This is just my face. Smart. Yeah. Well, it makes sense to me. I don't know. I mean, maybe if you're really good at like properly judging with milk, I guess if you've maybe like grown up adding the milk first, you'd probably know like exactly how much milk you need without it being like too much or anything. But I feel like it'd be way too much. Yeah. Those bowls that separate the cereal and milk seem like a great idea. Huh? But don't you want them to be together? Why would you want them to be separate? Huh? I don't get it. Yeah. The trick to cereal is keeping 70% of it above the milk. Really? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't like when my cereal is too dry. So I probably add more milk than that, I think. I don't know. I don't like when it's too soggy, but then I also don't like when it's too dry, especially if it's a thicker cereal. Like Apple Jacks are kind of thick, you know? There's more crunch to them. I don't like thick, crunchy things. You know, it feels weird on my teeth. I don't like it. So I need to make sure. Ever had honeycomb Chio? I think I have, but I don't know if I'm a fan of it. I don't think so. Nah, I'm not a big fan of most cereals though.
Chio, good to see you.
Hi!
I am serially late.
Serially late. Nah, you're right on time to join the conversation about cereals. Hey, yeah. I'm right there with you. I like milk too much to have so little milk. Yeah, I just don't want it to be too crunchy. I need just the right amount of milk in there to make it soft enough that I can enjoy it. Not too soft, but also not too crunchy. Yeah, thick cereal like oatmeal. No, like Apple Jacks. You gotta bite into them and there's a crunch. They're thick. I don't like it. But then meanwhile, Crave, like, it's got a little bit of a crunchy exterior, but because it's just the outside and it's all chocolate on the inside, it's a lot softer. So you bite into it, and you know, there's some crunch there. But you know, it's not too bad. Hi, day! Good day, Miss Chompi. Good day! How you doing? Hi. We're talking about cereals. Yeah. Yeah, Crave is on the softer side. That's why I like it. Nah, Crave was gross. Alright, man. Here's the door. We'll see you next Tuesday. Nah, I like Crave, but... My favorite cereals... I don't have very many cereals that I'll eat because I'm not big on cereal, but I like Crave. And then I also like Special K, the strawberry one. The chocolate one's pretty good too, but the strawberry one, I really like that one. Oh, and you could probably get me behind a childhood favorite as well. When I was little, I really liked like Rice Chex. The Rice Chex. You just get them, put in the cereal, put in the milk, and then you just add some sugar to it. I really liked that. When I was little, that was like my favorite cereal. I would eat that at my grandma's cave all the time. Yeah. Minchai! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I almost said $10 super for some reason. That is not what that is. 10 gifted. Thank you. Well, at least I got the 10 part right. Rice Krispies are the best. Meh. Nah, I'm not big on those. Meh. But I like Rice Chex with some sugar added to them. They're so good. The freeze-dried strawberries are really good. Yeah, especially when they get like some milk on them. Oh, they're really good. Lucky Charms, too thick, too crunchy. Don't like them. I grew up on Rice Chex like that. Yeah, they're the best, aren't they? You know one thing I'd like to have again though, that like I had when I was really little, and then everyone started saying, no, you can't have that anymore. I'm not big on yogurt, but I would be down to eat like a Go-Gurt. Wait, you know what I have to go buy? I saw it recently. I saw it at the store recently. They brought back the Trix yogurt. The Trix yogurt. When I was little, I loved the Trix yogurt. That was so good. Yeah. What? Yeah, I saw it at the store. I saw it, but I didn't buy any. I gotta buy some next time. I don't know why I didn't get any. Because I was so sad. I was so sad when they got rid of it. They got rid of it for years. Yeah. But now it's back. I saw it at the store. Yeah. Silly Dino, Tricks are for kids. But no, I had a comeback to that already in my head before I read it, but now I lost it. I don't know. Hang on, I have to remember what I was going to say. Okay, I remember now. Silly Dino, Tricks are for kids. Well, gatekeeping is for the garbage. Nah, I sandwich it. There we go. Sorry, it took me a little bit. No, when I was little, I never understood why in the Trix commercials they would always like take the yogurt away from the rabbit. He just wanted to have some Trix. He just wanted some Trix yogurt, Trix cereal. Why couldn't he have any? Well, these kids were straight mean. They're hogging all of it. Really? But he wasn't a kid. How do you know that? How do you know he's not like I don't know, 13 or something? The commercial never said how old he was. And even still, gatekeeping a yogurt for being for kids only seems kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Nah, I hate when people do that. Huh? Aren't you a little old to go trick-or-treating? Huh? Aren't you a little old for, I don't know, getting excited for Christmas or something? I don't know. Aren't you a little old for Easter egg hunts? Aren't you a little old for bouncy castles? Bro, you never get too old for the joy of bouncing in a bouncy castle. He's 47, Chio. All the more reason to let him have the cereal because he's halfway to the grave already. These kids are gonna grow up, and when this rabbit dies and he never got to have any cereal, these kids are going to live with regrets for the rest of their life. Because they could have so easily let someone have the joy of enjoying Trix. But you know what they didn't do? They didn't do that. They didn't do that. Instead, for years on end, they kept it away from him, and now they have to live with the regret that they could never make him happy for the rest of their lives. They had the chance, and they didn't take it. So yeah. If anything, those kids suck. Yeah. Maybe they're just looking out for his health? If it's that bad that the rabbit shouldn't be eating it, then why are the kids eating it? Double standards. Hypocrites. They're hypocrites. Damn, Chio, I'm out. I spent years being so tired of these kids not letting the rabbit just have some Trix, man. They're kids, they won't remember him. Bro, they're kids, not babies. Kids can remember things. Can rabbits eat go-go? I don't know about real rabbits, but we're talking about a cartoon rabbit. Real rabbits also don't speak English and walk on two legs, but this one did. Now let the cartoon rabbit have his Trix. I was sad when they wouldn't share the Trix yogurt too. Yeah, for no reason! For no reason other than they didn't deem him child enough. Well, you know what? Stupid kids from the Trix commercials. One day, you will also not be a kid anymore. And one day, you will look back on the memory of your Trix. You'll have the cravings for something that brought you joy, but you can't have it anymore. Because you set the standard yourself. You yourselves decided that Trix would only be for kids. So one day when you cross that threshold of no longer being a child, you yourselves will not be able to enjoy it anymore either because of your own decisions. There's a train coming, I can hear it. Oh, there it is. Is it gonna blow the horn close to the house? I guess not. Never mind. It didn't say choo-choo! It only said choo-choo real far away, and I don't think you guys could hear that. Only I could. Oh well. Noot! Noot, noot! Yeah. Yeah, Trix kid here, I'd like to apologize. Well, a formal apology on behalf of all the Trix kids from all the commercials. Yeah. If it's designed for kids, that means it's good in my opinion. Yeah, because all the stuff that's like for kids, that's all the fun stuff. I don't know why fun has to only be for kids. Fun should be for everyone. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care if they see me eating little Trix yogurt or they see me with my kid cuisines. I actually haven't had a kid cuisine in forever. But if I had one, I don't want to see any people looking at me weird. Because I'm over here having the time of my life. Yeah. So, Chio, you like trains? I do. I do like trains, thank you. They do be pretty nice. That just reminds me that at some point we play Thief Sim. We're gonna have a train mission to play. Woo! Yeah. What if that Go-Gurt turns kids into adult bunnies? It ages people. That's why they didn't want the bunny to have it. But you said if it turns kids into bunnies. So in that case, the kids should be the ones who don't have it, not the rabbit. Yeah. Why do my teeth feel weird? Eh. Bleh. Nah. Nah, there's no good reason for why that rabbit couldn't have any cereal. No, they just didn't want to share properly. Man, commercials out here not teaching kids good morals. Imagine an adult who takes the commercials to heart and has to sneak eating tricks from everyone. No, for real though, I saw, like, I've seen people online before who are like actually shame people for like liking video games or liking anime or cartoons or something. I actually saw someone not that long ago try to shame this like poor 60-year-old woman. She's talking about how like, well, I'm 60 and I recently learned how to play games and it's so fun, like keeping me engaged and letting me bond with my family and my partner. And I'm just like, that is so sweet. And then someone was over here like, well, aren't you a little old for that? Well, aren't you a little old to have such a stick up your ass? You're gonna have to carry that for the rest of your life. I guess actually I should say, aren't you a little young to have a stick up your ass? Mm-hmm. Mentalk, thank you for $5 super. Chio Chompi. Train. We know what kind of tism you have. Ah! No, I just like the chimes. I just like the chimes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the game says ages 10 and up. Yeah! That's the perfect comeback. It doesn't matter how old you are. Whatever is fun for you should be allowed for you to do without anyone saying otherwise. Yeah. I fully stand by, like, people should just, like, do whatever they want to do. As long as you're not, like, hurting anybody, then, like, does it really matter? Does it really matter? Does it really? Same thing with, like, weird hobbies as well. I people being like, you like that? You're weird. And they mean it, like, not in a nice way. They mean it in, like, a mean way. And I'm just like, well, is that hobby hurting anyone? No? Okay, then sit down. If you don't like it, just go do something else. It's not that hard. You know? I don't get it. I don't get it. Those people are boring. They really are. I really believe these people think that there's only a certain box of interests you can have. And if you're trying to pick up an interest that's outside that box, they think you're weird. I don't know. But I don't want to let any of those people stop me. Actually, I was just thinking this morning. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm scratching it. There we go. Okay. I was just thinking this morning about how much, like, I really love animation, and I really want to get more into that. And it's like, if I didn't have a love of animation, I wouldn't be pursuing anything, you know. Hey, Karen, you're over there saying, aren't you a little old to like cartoons? Who do you think makes these cartoons, Karen? If you take away the love of cartoons from adults, there won't be any more cartoons to occupy your 2-year-old kid while you're off doing who knows what instead of being a parent. So you might not want to say anything else. Oh dang guys, we gotta start teaching the kids how to be animators instead because adults aren't allowed to do that anymore. Ow! Burn! Get drop kicked, Karen! Chio, you have a nose, it's hard to tell. What do you mean it's hard to tell? My nose is more visible than most VTubers' noses. Because of like the shading and the highlights. My nose is more visible. Except when I look like right here. You can't see it anymore. I just noticed. Oh no! My nose disappears. Where is it going? It kind of looks like one of my freckles is my nose when I look over here, but it's not. That's a freckle. Hey guys, what's up, boo? No, you can't boop my nose. That's a crime. Don't you know that? Man, there's this spot in my mouth that's been like hurting me these last few days. Because I bashed my face on something the other day and it pushed my lip back into my teeth. Not bad or anything, but enough to have like a scab on the inside of my mouth, and every time my teeth like graze it, it hurts a little bit. I'm just like, I just have to wait for that to heal. Why would you do that? It was unintentional! That doesn't sound good. Fun, you good? No, I actually cried because it hurt a lot, but I'm fine now. Eh? I think there's a bug in my room. Nah. I have this, like, a window in my room. It's like a skylight. It faces the, yeah, see it? See it back there? Yeah. So I do have a skylight in my room. But I have a skylight in my room. And, I think whoever lived here before put, like aluminum foil in there to block the sunlight from coming through. I don't know. But I think there's like a bug or something that's up there because I keep hearing like the sound of something touching foil behind me. I think there might be something up there. Just eat it! Ew! Ew! No! I don't want to eat a bug! No! 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 I don't want to eat them! Ew! When I was younger, I thought skylights were so cool and I wanted one so bad. Yeah. No, they are kind of cool, but I have no idea what it's like to have one without having like the stuff covering it, so I don't know if I'd recommend it. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever had one. But it's not open, so I don't know. I don't get to see out of it. Maybe if you live in an area where it doesn't get too hot, then it might be worth having one then, maybe. Because like the sunlight will shine directly into your room and it'll be pretty warm and stuff, you know? Not the bug, the foil. What? I don't want to eat the foil either! Bugs are for kids. Yes, children, these are your bugs. Come get them. Mentalk, thank you for the $5 super. When I became a man, I put away childish things, including the fear of childishness and the desire to be very grown up. C.S. Lewis. Oh, is that a quote? Whoa. Yeah. No, really, honestly, yeah. That is a little bit of a childish thing. I don't know. I think the way I see it, life is too short to worry about how other people perceive you. You might as well just have fun. Do you like bug juice? I actually have never had it, so I don't know. And I know it's just juice. I know it's not actually made of bugs, but I feel like the name would kind of deter me from trying it. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I think living somewhere rainy would be nice to have a skylight. Yeah! I'm just imagining, like, if it's like nighttime and you got like a skylight, you can just look up and see the stars through the window in your ceiling. You know? Yeah. Bug juice gross, actually. Is it? Is it? I don't know. Speaking of animation as well, because I was talking about that a few minutes ago before I got distracted by the bug that's in my room. I this morning took up trying to learn a new animation software. I actually still have it open on my tablet. I have my tablet open right here. I'm tapping it, but I don't know if you can hear it. And I don't want to move my tablet because it has a weird screen flickering issue that happens when it's moved. So I don't want to do that. But yeah. So I've been learning. Yeah. Is there a speck on my canvas? But wait a minute. Is there a speck on my canvas? Get rid of that speck. Why is there a speck? Yeah, there was a speck on the canvas over there. Sorry, I didn't erase it. And it flickers. Oh, yeah! No, my tablet has always had that issue. I have the X Pen Artist. Is it 15 or 16? I can't remember. I had packaging for it. Hang on. Let me look at the packaging because I still have it. I can't remember if it's the 15 or the 16. It's the 16. Okay. I have the X Pen Artist 16 Pro. This is the first and only tablet I've ever had. I got it because a friend had recommended X Pen to me back when I wanted to get like a screen drawing tablet. So I got this one, but this actually isn't even my first one, because the one that I bought, it had an issue where the screen would flicker like up and down the screen. It would just do it intermittently when I was using it. It didn't start until a few months into me having it, but then it started doing that, and I was like, what the frick? I got really tired of it. Eventually, I contacted X Pen, and I told them like, hey, this product, it has this issue. Could I get this like fixed? Could I get like a replacement? And like I had found out during this period, apparently it's a very common issue with this tablet, but they sent me a new one, which, oh my god, like their customer service was not that great. I probably will never get another X Pen tablet, but first they said, yes, we'll send you one. And I had let them know, because I ordered my first one when I lived with my family. I told them, I have moved since I ordered my last one. So the address you have on file is no longer my address. Here is my new address. Can you send it here instead? They sent it to my old address. I'm lucky my family still lives there and they didn't send it to a stranger, because I had to package up my old one and send it into them. So I didn't have a tablet at all. If they just send it to, yeah, my family had to ship it out to me because they sent it to my family despite me giving them my new address. And then so like the new one came, right? It's the exact same model as my old one. The new one got here. And okay, perfect. I open it up, I unbox it. It looks nice. It looks exactly the same. I mean, it's the same model. It works fine. Cool. I use it for a few months. Guess what happens? A few months into using it, it develops the exact same problem. And that's the one that I have here. And at that point, I'm just like, well, I'm just not bothered enough to try to get this fixed again. Yeah, no, the Artist 16 Pro very commonly has this issue, and I do not recommend it. I just use it because like my tablet's still usable. I can make it stop flickering, but it does it a lot. Oftentimes, if it does start flickering, I just have to like turn it off, turn it on. No, sometimes I go to turn it on and it just shows nothing. It's just black. I have to like turn it off, turn it on, it's black, turn it off. Turn it on, it's still black. Turn it off, turn it on. Then it shows the X Pen label, like the logo, and then it turns on. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Yeah. My Attack, thank you for another $2 super. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what that message means, but thank you. What are we not enjoying? My drawing tablet that has problems. Yeah, I don't know. I probably could like just get a new one. But I think how expensive was this tablet again? I can't remember. Wait, I'm gonna go to the website right now because I can't remember how expensive this tablet is. It's not cheap. It is not cheap. Let me see. I wonder if they're even still selling this model. Considering they have the Artist Pro 24 out, that's quite out of date by now, but even when it was new, it wasn't working. Can I have more? It's only going down to like the 19? I have the 16. Where's the 16? Projects. Wait, hang on. View more. Oh my god, they're not in order. Here it is. Okay. Artist Pro 16. I found it. Yep, this is it. How much are you charging for this? How much is this? How much did I spend on this? Can't remember. Where is the price? Oh my god! Where is the price? He just gave me a long ass page of just a ton of other information. Am I blind? Yeah, buy now. Sure. Okay, apparently right now it's on a sale. So the price they're currently asking is $300. But the price it normally is $450. That's a good chunk of change, bruh. For a tablet that has screen problems. Notoriously. Yeah. Been using the same Intuos Pro for almost 10 years, no hiccups. Maybe next time if I get a new tablet at some point, I'll try an Intuos or something. I definitely don't want to get an X Pen again. Between the screen problems and their bad customer service. Nah. $450 for a tablet that dies. Take my money! Well, I don't know if I'd say it dies. It works. It works for me. I can still use it. It's just that it has problems. And so does their customer service. I don't know what they would have done if I had not moved out of my family's house. If I had instead like had my own place or something, and I moved away from somewhere that has other people living in it now, I don't know what they would have done if I told them, no, you shipped out my tablet to random people in a place I don't live anymore. And I had sent in my tablet for them to trade it in, and they sent my new one to like some random people because they sent it to the wrong address. I don't know what they would have done. That could have been $500 down the drain for all I know. I don't know. I bought a new laptop recently that has a touchscreen, and now I use that for all my digital art. Honestly, I've really been liking the idea of like maybe getting like an iPad or something. Because very often, I want to practice animation while I'm in bed. I don't always want to be like at my desk. I'm at my desk like a lot of the time. You know, I mean, I stream at my desk, I make content at my desk. I'm almost always at my desk. Sometimes, like, it gets late enough in the day, I want to get off my desk, I want to go sit in my room and do other things. But, you know, I wish I could, like, work on, like, a tablet or something. I don't know. Oh, you had a nap, Mono? I'm getting sleepy again. I'm gonna go take a nap. See you later. Chia. Bye, Mono. Thanks for stopping by. It was great to see you. Yeah. To be fair, customer service doesn't tend to be good for electronics in general, I find. I would argue that that's not fair at all. If you're gonna offer customer service, freaking offer it, but like, it might be bad all around. Well, I don't know if it is. I've not really had to contact customer service for too many things. I don't like bothering people, and I don't like talking to people. So, Like, I don't like going out of my way to contact customer service that often. But if it is that bad all around for electronics, why is that the standard, bruv? Change it. And honestly, I'd even argue further that this would be a great business opportunity for a business to have great customer service. Because if this is a standard that it's not good, then insert business here could decide to be the standout that puts their foot forward, and then word of mouth spreads around that they have great customer service, you know? You know? But yeah, I would love if I could like practice like art and animation from my bed. I have like a sketchbook where I can practice like drawing, but I don't have anywhere I can practice animation. I don't know. Actually, I was watching an animation like tutorial video this morning on my well, I guess on my computer, doesn't really matter. But the person that was animating on their phone. Like with a stylus, but on their phone. And I'm just like, huh? Huh? I wonder if I can animate on my phone. I don't have a stylus for my phone though.
Perceive! New Pancha!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can really do it with like my computer. I don't know. It makes me wish I had Flipnote Studio still. Did that one have onion skinning? I can't remember. I love the onion skinning feature. But yeah, right now I'm trying to learn how to animate in Blender. Like the 2D animation stuff that they have. It's actually pretty easy so far. There's still some things I want to learn, but yeah. I gotta go, but I'm happy I could be here for a bit. Gotta try to catch more streams. Trying to get too much Chio withdrawal. Okay, Kujo, thank you for stopping by. It was so nice to see you. Have a great day. And Defective Fire, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Blizzard used to have the best customer support in the game, and now it's worse than ever. Yeah, things change. Oh, grease pencil. Yeah, the grease pencil stuff. Yeah. Blender's fun. Glad you're learning it. Yeah, I've had some like 3D animating experience with Blender before. So I know my way around some basic 3D animations there. And I'm really happy that I dabbled in that stuff because it's really helping me navigate like all the tools they have. I mean, I don't know how everything in Blender works, but I know like some of it, and having that information helps me like know my way around a bit more now that I'm also jumping into like 2D animation because it's the same software and stuff, you know? And honestly, a lot of the tools, you use them like in both. So it's like really, really nice to know. Honestly, I've been thinking like maybe I should just really, really, really learn the ins and outs of Blender and just become like a Blender powerhouse. Like that. I mean, I don't know if I'll learn like 3D modeling, because I can't model anything complex. I've only modeled a little bit. Did you guys ever watch my my like infomercial parody that I made? Did you watch that? I modeled the 3D popsicle sticks that was in there. Yeah. So, we're talking about blenders, right? No, I'm talking about the 3D modeling software Blender, not like the kitchen appliance Blender. And well, it feels like it'd be too small screen. Then again, people animated on the DS. That's what I'm thinking too, but honestly, I think a phone could make a fine like animation thing. I just gotta like learn how to do it, I think. I don't know. Animation in 3D feels like black magic to me. I only know frame animation. It's actually not too bad. Well, well, 2D animation actually, in Blender, 2D animation actually is frame animation. It works very similarly to how it does in Krita. You draw one frame, then you draw the next frame, and then you draw the next frame, you know? I'm learning how to like move the frames around on the dope sheet because I don't know how to do that. It's a little less intuitive. Actually, I just went ahead and updated my Blender to the most recent version because it might not have been working because my Blender was seriously outdated. So now I have the most recent version. So I'm gonna try again later. But like the 2D animation in Blender works very much like Krita and stuff with the frames. 3D animation is more like live 2D animation, which might be like, it might sound really, really weird. But it's like when you make like the keyframes as to like where like like the arm goes or something, or where like the head goes, tilting side to side, and then you just like take the little cursor in the slider and you slide it, and it's like, oh, slide to the left, head turns this way, slide to the right, head turns that way. You know, you don't have to animate like a little bit, then a little bit more, then a little bit more. You don't have to do that. You just decide this is how far the head is turning, and then it just turns like that. It just does the whole motion. So 3D animation in Blender is very similar to that. Yeah. And that's the first thing that shows when you preview the video. What does? I'm confused. Sorry, I went all in talking technical stuff about animation software. Whoopsie. Hi, Utopia. Chio, I just want to say I'm Gym Leader Jasmine. This is my main from now on. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I like your new account. I like your name. Very fancy. Yeah. Hi, Yona. How's your day been going? I came in third in a bowling tournament. Really? Congratulations. Third is very, very good. Yeah. Hey, stop. What about raisins? I just got you. Nothing about raisins. We're not talking about that. I don't know what I said though. That probably got misheard. So I actually don't even know how to answer your question. Well, we're talking about animation softwares. Yeah. Yeah. What was I talking about though? No, I really just lost. That learning curve of let's go back up. The learning curve of Blender can be quite steep at some point, depending on what you intend to learn. Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of people that want to get into like animation or 3D modeling. They try out Blender and then they get like really intimidated by like all the options and stuff, because it pretty much just hands you all the tools right off the bat, and it's like, all right, go wild, and you don't really know like what anything does or where anything is. And then there's things like the order that you do things matters as well. Because I know if you apply like modifiers to like 3D models to kind of change like the way that the mesh is, the way that it looks. It's kind of like filters almost, if you don't know like animation terms, I suppose. But like the order that you apply to them is important, and it can give you different results depending on how you do it. And it's like, yeah, like there's a lot there. It's a bit intimidating. But like once you know like what you're doing, and you kind of know your way around, it gets a lot easier. And honestly, it's really actually like super nice just how much it can do. I really want to learn like more about it. I don't know if I'll ever like 3D model, but for animation though, like I've really just been like feeling my passion for animation lately. I'll probably be working on it a lot in my spare time. Yeah. I opened Blender once and spent 30 minutes trying to figure out how to close Blender. Wait, really? We just push the X button, like all the other softwares. Unless it used to be different in an older version. I'm not sure. Yeah. But versions prior to 2.8 were horrendous to work with, but I think it took me 1 year to get used to Blender, then I was able to continue. Oh, yeah? I wonder if I can learn it in like a month. I don't know. It kind of depends on what I want to do. I don't know. But I'm just like thinking about it now, and I just feel like I'm just like seeing the passion, you know? Yeah. Plus, it's nice to have something to feel good about. Yeah. Speaking of animation as well, I'm gonna be going later to the movie theater. I'm going to go to the movies. I'm gonna watch a movie that I just found out was fully animated in Blender. I think it's called Flow. It's about aminos. Yeah. And like, I went onto Blunder's website to get the latest version, right? I saw an article on there that was like, I guess from the director, talking about how it was fully animated in Blender, and I was like, whoa, really? Also, what are the odds that I'm finding all this information about this movie right as I plan to go see it? Yeah. So probably like end stream in like half an hour. I don't want to be late to the movie or anything. Yep. For grease pencil, it might take less time to learn though. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I'd love to like learn more for 3D animation as well. And that'll probably require me to learn a lot more. Because that's when you gotta work with like nodes and stuff. The animation nodes. And all that stuff. Yeah. Take stream with you to the movie. We won't tell. I think they'll notice if I try to sneak my entire computer setup into the movie. You'll have to tell them if it's good. Yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know how I feel about it. I think was this the last animated movie I saw in theaters? It might have been. I watched The Wild Robot a little while ago. That one was really, really, really good. That one I highly recommend. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It was super, super, super good. Yeah. Chio, we ever consider playing the game Angels of Death? I think you would love it. Oh, is that the one that the anime got based off of? I watched some of the anime, though that's one of the ones I never finished it. I maybe would. Maybe. Animation nodes. No, not nose. Nodes. Nodes. Yeah, they're really more like for like lighting and stuff. You know, for like scene and stuff. Yeah. You gotta like attach things, like materials and shading and stuff like that. I forget what they're called in Blender, but it's like that sort of thing. It's really complicated. I like kind of know some about it. Yeah. Shaders and geometry nodes can be pretty powerful. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah. I know a little bit because some friends have sort of like told me a bit about it, but there's still a lot for me to learn there. Yeah. I wonder if Chio has nodes connecting all her dino cells. Maybe. Oh. Coming from Z Modeler, then 3DS Max, staying with Blender was the best thing I've ever did. Really? You'd say it's the best one? I think I want to like stick with Blender as well, especially if I could do like 2D animating in it as well. And I have well, I saw something. I don't know like if you need to like, I wonder if there's like other ways of animating 2D within Blender as well. I feel like I saw something about that recently. I don't know if it's like vectors as well. Do you animate with vectors in Blender 2D? Because vectors would be nice. I was animating in Krita, but I found out apparently if you like move, why did my YouTube chat just die, bruh? It died on my side. Okay, there we go, it's back now. I found out animating in Krita, if you move one of the layers, it like messes up the quality. So there were animations where I was, sorry, but there were animations I was working on where I was like, I'd copy the same like part that I drew and tried to keep it consistent throughout my animation because I didn't want to redraw it. But I noticed that far in the animation, the line was like super blurry compared to like the beginning. And I was like, wait a minute, what? But this is the same line, copy pasted, just simply moved. Why is it so blurry? And then I found out apparently that's just a thing with Krita, is that if you move the layer, it gets blurry. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. Apparently there's no way around it. But it's like, why? Yes, it's vectors. Thank God! That won't be a problem with Blender then. Yeah. I don't really know how to say what the difference is between drawing with pixels versus drawing with vectors, but vectors don't lose quality if you have to like resize them or anything. They don't get blurry like that, like if you draw with pixels. So it probably rasterizes it. I don't know what that means, but it does something. I don't know. I mean, those are like 3DS, I'd say that's fine, but Blender fits basically most of my needs without being extremely complex. Each one has their preferences though. Is the 3DS like something on the 3DS? Or is it just called that? I don't know. But yeah, I like animating in Krita, but as soon as I realized that was a thing, I was like, I don't know if I like that anymore. Yeah, but vectors don't lose their quality, and you can like shape them around and stuff, you know. Yeah. Vectors keep the math of the location and direction when you scale them. Pixels don't. Yeah, so vectors are kind of like an upgrade. I actually don't know why everything doesn't use vectors now, honestly. Vectors is like recording the draw of the pen rather than an image of the paper. Oh. The difference is vectors are curves and lines that are calculated by the program. In Krita, you save the values of the pictures. Oh! No, it's just called 3ds Max. It would never run on the console given how powerful it is. Oh! Because shading is harder in vectors. Oh! Well, what if you just wanted to use flat colors? What if you just used flats and you didn't shade it out? Vectors need gradients for shading to work, and it's a lot more complicated. Well, then what if you just did flat colors? Then vectors is OP. Yeah, just don't shade it. Just animate with flat colors. Yeah. Cell shading is great for vectors. What's the difference between cell shading and other shading? Again, I can't remember. I feel like I need to suddenly brush up on all my knowledge and bring everything I know right to the table. Yeah. Thanks, Chio. I had a lot of fun playing with my friends today. You're welcome! Yeah. That's funny because what you said is literally what I do, La. Huh? What is it? I get so easily confused. I'm sorry. Also in Blender, you can combine 3D and 2D animations. I heard about that. That sounds so cool. I could animate like a 2D character talking to a 3D one. That's so awesome. Yeah. Think of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. That's cell shading. Well, yeah, I know what cell shading looks like. I know like Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, they all have cell shading. But what makes cell shading different from other shading? If you were to like put it out in words, you know? Because all I see is a different kind of shading. But like, what makes it different? You should try animating like that sometime. Oh. Yeah, I'd like to. I think the thing, the hard thing is like needing like 3D models to 3D animate. Because you need 3D models. I don't know. I'd love to have a 3D model, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. And I have animated with like models ripped from games before. I've done some work there where you take models that people have ripped straight from the game. But it's kind of tricky to do that because people don't always do like all the proper work they need to do with the model. I've seen models before where you put them in the blender and there's no skeleton. There's no bones. It's not rigged. It can't work. You would have to add the bones yourself. You would have to like weight paint the model so that way certain parts of the model are properly tied to certain bones, and weight painting is one of the most annoying things to do in Blender. And you have to like make sure like the model like works properly. I don't know how to set up a skeleton. I don't know how to do all that. Yeah. And then there's times where like maybe there are bones, maybe there is a skeleton, but then the rest of that process isn't done. The skeleton is there, but like it's not actually properly connected to the model. It's just kind of sitting in there. But that's it. And models where the textures get messed up. You have to like do a lot of manual work on these models. And like, on one hand, I'm happy that they're there. I'm happy that like someone bothered to rip them because I don't know how to rip a model. So, you know, the fact that I have it at all is thanks to somebody else. But at the same time, if you're gonna rip it, can you do the rest of the work, please? I don't want to weight paint anything. I've tried to weight paint before. I hate weight painting. It's the worst. It's like working with colliders in Unity, which is one of the most annoying things I've ever done ever. I once imported like a model into Unity and I was trying to add colliders into the body because the hair was clipping through the body. So I was trying to add colliders into the body itself so that way the hair wouldn't clip through. But oh my god, they're so annoying to learn how to use. It was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah. So I wish like the model ripping scene was a little bit more complex. A little bit more like, no, not complex, but I wish it was more like done, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it's no soft transitions. Oh, so it's just like hard shading then. So shading kind of defines like 3 different values for every color, depending on if they are in shadow, medium, or hard light. That way it looks cartoony. Oh, okay, I see it. More standardized process? No, not like the process. I just mean like, I wish the model ripping scene was like, I wish more of it was done, not like partially done, you know? You know? I don't want to have to go fix the models myself, because I don't know how. I have to like ask for help, and then it depends, like, can I find someone who knows how to help me? Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah. Everybody waiting on the 3D models. Yeah, I know. I heard rigging makes big money. It can, but I don't wanna learn all that. No, I don't know. Live 2D rigging, I can do that. I know how to live 2D rig, but like 3D rigging, that's entirely different. And I don't know that process at all. It's pretty complicated. Yeah. Someone got banned? Huh? I don't think anyone did. What are you talking about? I don't know. Just follow my rules and you won't be, though. It's simple as that. Well, different games animate their models differently, so the models from each game are not always set up the same way. That is true. There's differences there. But I still think, though, like, if you're going to rip it and put it on a site for people to use it, I don't know. Maybe I should bother just learning how to fix up the models and I can do it myself. Maybe I should just learn how to do it. Because then, you know, obviously me complaining is not gonna change the way that people rip models, but I could learn how to do it myself. Not the ripping process, but just like the fixing of everything else that needs fixed. A lot of people try to just jump into rigging. Really? Does that go well for them? I mean, it kind of sounds like maybe not by the way you said that, but I'm not sure. It's really tough. It's really tough. Yeah. It's okay, Chio. You're super smart just for knowing 2D rigging already. Oh yeah, it's not super hard. A lot of people say like live 2D rigging is like really hard to learn and stuff. It's not hard to learn. At least it wasn't for me. It wasn't hard for me to learn. The thing about it though is like it just takes a long time. Like it's easy to kind of learn how it works, but it takes forever. You know, even if you know exactly what you're doing. And I'm someone who doesn't know like how to do everything in live 2D. I only know how to do like a basic rig. I couldn't do any like advanced animations or anything. I've seen one person excel after just jumping in. Only one person, so everyone else no. Yeah. That's kind of, yeah. Makes sense, you want the rig to be precise. Oh yeah, well, it's just how many parts there are to live 2D models. I don't know if you guys have ever like looked into that. But there is like a ton of parts. A ton of parts. Every single like art layer is its own layer. They all have to be individually rigged and stuff. Yeah, and then there's stuff like base movements, and then stuff like the physics and stuff. There's a lot there. So it takes a long time. It seems pretty overwhelming. Yeah, I've rigged models in like a week before, but that's if I put like literally all of my time every day into just rigging. So for people who have a life, you can see why it takes longer. Yeah. Yeah, but it is a nice skill to have, and I feel like it also helped me as well when I jumped into 3D animating in Blender, because they both animate on keyframes. You know, I mean, well, actually, I think you could say any animation has keyframes, but they animate very similarly between 3D animation and the live 2D animation, so it helped a lot, actually. It was really, really nice. Yeah, 3D VTuber model can be easier to rig, plus you could just set key positions and weights and interpolate. In my opinion, 3D seems harder, but that might just be because I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe if I learned, I'd feel more differently about it. I'm not sure. Yeah. I meant more the people that just use it as a way to make money or something similar. Huh? I mean, isn't that, like, a lot of businesses? I don't know. Honestly, live 2D rigging, I could be wrong about this, because I haven't really, like, asked people, so this is kind of just, like, a guess on my part based on what I know about it. But live 2D rigging doesn't really seem like something you do. Risha! Risha, hi! How you doing, Risha? Thank you for the $5 chippy. I hope you're having a good day. Hi. But like, rigging, like live 2D rigging, in my opinion, it doesn't really seem like the kind of thing you get into because you're passionate about it. Like, you can learn it for your own model, and maybe you want to like add things to it. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like it has the same like appeal / creative output that like just art does or other forms of art, you know? If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining what I'm thinking properly. I might be explaining this poorly, but I don't know. It seems like one of those things where like you might learn just so you can add stuff onto your model. But if you're doing it for other people, I don't know, like, it feels like one of those things, it makes sense that you do it just as a business and stuff, you know? You can use live 2D for animation and storytelling, too. Yeah, that's true, but I mean specifically for model rigging. If we're talking specifically model rigging, because I think that's where the focus was when it got mentioned as, like, doing it just to make money. If you do like live 2D for animation and storytelling, then I can see more of like that like artistic passion there. You know, because at that point, that's just like other things that people already have a passion for, using live 2D just to do it, you know. But if we're talking specifically about model rigging, then I don't know, because like you would need a ton of models to do it as just like, I'm just super passionate about rigging. But like, how many models do you have? How many models do you have that you get to just rig all the time? Unless you have a business. I guess at that point then you would be passionate about it. And that's why you start up a business. Because you like rigging. And that provides you all the models you could ever want. I guess, I don't know. Personally, I find the process very tedious, but maybe that's just my personal opinion at that point. Yeah, never mind. I feel like I just broke down my own original point. How many models you want? Yes. but that's probably what I would now said. There are more VTubers these days who are also professional riggers. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. Honestly, I wish I could do things on a more advanced level as well. But I don't think I have passion for that area. Yeah. The gacha game models need rigging before VTuber models. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. I said model rigging, but I was still thinking exclusively about VTuber models. I didn't even think about models used in gacha games. Because there are quite a few gacha games that do like live 2D rigging for their characters. And I didn't even think about that. You're right. Money is definitely something to be passionate about. That's true. Although I would say that's a little different from being passionate about your craft. Maybe one day. Nah, there's other things I'd rather be a pro in that I'm actually more passionate about. I don't think I'd pursue rigging. I think I'd leave rigging to other people. I prefer just like straight doing my own animation, you know? Or learning how to work with like more like 3D models and stuff, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the older gachas, like Fake Grand Order. How do you pronounce that? Sonoraga? Guardian Tales? Wait, really? Like all the really old ones used it too? I thought it was more recent ones. Wow. Okay, my knowledge on the subject is a lot smaller than I first thought it was. Clearly. You said it right. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm glad. I was a little worried there for a second. Hi, Yegor. How you doing? Hi. I just want to learn digital art so I can create my manga one day. Yeah, you should try. I think digital art is honestly really, really nice. And I think, I know drawing tablets can be, well, it depends on which one you get. They can be a little on the expensive side, but, I think if you're really passionate about art, then it's worth it to get one. Yeah, it's also nice because, like, you save on a lot of paper. And it's so easy to just, like, you know, if you make, like, a mistake or something, it's easier to change it. It's really, really nice. Yeah. Even though my tablet has issues, I am still really happy to have it. Yeah. Although maybe someday I'll get another one. I don't know. I used to have one of those tablets that doesn't have a screen on it. It was like a Wacom tablet. And actually, that was the first drawing tablet I ever had. It was a Wacom, and it didn't have a screen on it. It was one of those where it was just a touchpad, and you had to like you have your pen and your tablet down here in your hands, right? But then you have to look up at your screen. I could not draw like that. That tablet did not see a ton of use. But when I got a screen tablet, which these are more expensive, but when I got a screen tablet, I was able to learn like a lot more, and it's really, really nice. Oh man, I had a Wacom tablet too to start with. It was weird to get used to. Yeah, right? I think Wacom does also make screen tablets, but you have to go get one, you know? This is not what I had. Yeah, so it was, I want to say it was a learning process, but I'll be honest, I did not bother with it. I did not bother learning. But it wasn't that much money that I spent on it. It was less than $100, so it was one of their cheaper ones. Although I do feel bad that I didn't really use it that much. I wish now that maybe I could have. I can't draw well on screen tablets. Really? Wait, Risa, do you use like just the touchpad tablets? Is that what you use? I'm impressed if you can use one of those. I don't think I could use those at all. It was a lot harder than like I would have thought to get used to it. Almost went for an X Pen. Got a Wacom Cintiq 16. Best decision ever. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend an X Pen. That's what I have, but mine has issues. And this is the second one that I've had. The first one also had issues. I told that whole story earlier about like me getting a new tablet and the customer service also having issues. I wouldn't recommend it, no. But as long as you've got like a nice tablet. I've heard the Huion. Is that how you say it? Huion? The Huion brand is really good. But those are pretty pricey. I think they're like even more expensive than X Pen tablets. I'm curious actually. Huion tablet. I'm gonna go look at their store. No, not pen tablets. I want screen tablets. Pen display. Here we go. I guess it depends on which one you get. Oh my god! Okay, I was like, oh, it depends on which one you get. This one's only $179. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cheap. Then I look down, like one row down, and here's one for almost $2,000. That got really expensive really fast. Well, there's quite a lot here that are only a few $100 actually. So it just really depends on which one you get, I suppose. But yeah, that's the most expensive one. I just happened to go from one of the cheapest to like the most expensive one. $2,000 tablet. Yeah, the small delay they have is annoying. Hard to notice, but enough to make it weird. Really? I don't know. Or couldn't you like adjust delay settings in your like software or something? No. I think you could do that, can't you? I used to have a Cintiq. They're really nice actually, but pricey. Yeah, they are. Like, I think I would only recommend getting a screen tablet if you know you're passionate about art, you know you want to learn, you know you're going to use it. Because it's a great investment if that's something that you're serious about. But, like, it's definitely a lot of money down the drain if you buy it, use it twice, and then decide it's not for you. I mean, I guess you could always resell it. You know, get some money back out of it or something. But, you know. Yeah. I know nothing about drawing, but I can listen to you laugh. What? That's not what you said. Yap! About beans for all I care. The voice is amazing. Thank you, Ocelot. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we've just been like talking about like different kinds of art for the last several minutes. Depends on what abilities it had, yeah. If you need it for 4K drawing, it gets really pricey. Eh? But if you wanted 4K drawing, couldn't you just make the canvas bigger? I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand these things yet. If you want to draw in more higher quality, just make the canvas bigger. And $2,000, that better not be as crappy as X-Pen. I don't know, I've heard Huion is really good, but I think X-Pen has more expensive tablets as well, but Huion is like, I don't know, I've heard good things, but then again, I also heard good things about X-Pen before I bought mine, and just, you know, I don't know. But honestly, right now, like, I just deal with the problems and use my tablet. I probably won't bother getting a new tablet until mine just, like, physically doesn't work anymore. Because even if it has issues, I'll still use it for as long as it's working. That's why, until recently, I had a phone cord that, like, the wires were exposed and stuff. And I was still using it, because it was still working. Although, now I kind of wonder if it was actually my USB hub that was dying, instead of the cord itself that was dying. I don't know. Maybe I could have still used the cord. Well, in that case, I have a backup cord if it's still gonna work. Oh! Yeah! I use my items until they're dying breath. That's me too. Like, you know, my tablet, it's got some quirks to it, and while I would prefer those quirks are not here, it still works, it still gets the job done. Every thumbnail I've made has been made with my tablet. Every animation that I've made has been made with my tablet. Any edited video I've made, I have also used my tablet to make it, because I just have these things open on my tablet. I'll usually let like a YouTube video play on my main computer display, my main monitor. And then I will just like do all my creative work on my tablet. So, you know, I don't want to talk too much shit about my tablet because it is here for me a lot, and it could have worse issues. It could actually have issues that prevent me from using it. I'm happy the issues that it does have, I can still make use of it and stuff. You know? It's kind of like a bratty child. You don't like all of it. but it's still your child. Hey, honestly, for what I use, 4K is useless for me. 1440p is the sweet spot. Oh, wait, 4K is like the screen itself. I was thinking about like the canvas. Oh, okay, now I know what you meant by that earlier. Okay. Yeah, I was being a little dumb there then. Yeah. Good thing about smart tablets is you can prop them right below your monitor for watching stuff in the background. Oh yeah, that's true. I actually never thought about doing that actually. But I think if I wanted to watch something, I would just open it up on my main monitor. Yeah. Like I was going to bag the Cintiq 16 Pro over the normal 16. Then I looked at the specs and the ratings. Quick sum of it directed me to get the normal one. Well, as long as you're happy with what you got, that's really all that matters. You know? And even mine, even though it's kind of bratty and has its issues, it works and it gets the job done and I'm able to use it. And, you know, I've had this one for over a year. It still has the screen issue, but it also still works in pretty much every other way. So, you know, yeah. It's a nice tablet. It's pretty good. Alright, just look down at the time. I should probably head out here soon. I have to get a shower before I make the drive out to catch the movie. So I should probably pick out somebody to read. It was so nice getting to yap with all of you guys. I think we had a really great yapping stream. We got to talk about so many different things. Let me see who's online right now. I keep getting recommended all these older streams from my favorite, not streams, but older videos from my favorite YouTubers because I've been watching a lot of just normal YouTube videos lately. And it's so nice. It's pretty nice. Like older Markiplier videos and stuff. Let's see. Ronnie is online. We can go say hi to her. She's doing a hand cam. Let me make sure she's not about to end. Okay, let me see. It looks good. Her chat's not saying goodbye or anything. Okay, yeah. Go say hello to Ronnie. Yeah. Have fun at the movie. Thank you for the yapping. Yeah! Thank you. Thank you for yapping with me. I hope you guys had just as much fun talking with me as I had getting to talk with all of you guys. I like when I could just like air out all my like weird thoughts and conversation topics and we all just kind of like yap about it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off so I can get a quick shower, and I thought you were a gamer. I don't shower if I'm staying at home. Well, I mean, not all the time. I will shower after like a couple of days. But if I'm going out, I want to be clean. So I'm gonna be clean. You're not weird, Chio, just unique. No, I'm totally weird.
Have a nice day, Chio :333.
You have a nice day too, Risha :333. And thank you for the tippy again, Risha. Thank you everyone so much for coming and talking with me. I'm gonna have to make my off-on time today at some point. I'm have my schedule. I'm gonna put my schedule together, and then I will put it up, and we'll see what we're doing next week. Yep. I'll probably be doing my usual thumbnail making stream tomorrow morning. So for my members, I'll see you there. For anyone who's not a member, then I'll probably be streaming on Wednesday, I think. I feel like taking Tuesday off, so I'll probably be streaming on Wednesday. But I'll get the specifics out with my schedule, so you will have that later today. And thank you again for coming. I'll see you guys later, okay? See you later.